Good morning, everyone. Sunday, July 28th. Another week down, and we're about to crack on another one. And I just wanted to talk about some games. Haven't talked to y'all in a while since I was doing my daily thing going on. I had to switch my recording space from my attic because, damn, it's hot. Even with my AC pumping last weekend, it was 99 degrees out there. It's Fahrenheit, so I don't know what that is. I think it's like 30 degrees Celsius, but all y'all British guys will let me know if that's true. But I had to move down back to my bedroom where I used to do a lot of streams because it was just so hot. Even with my AC blasting, I couldn't get it below like 90 degrees in that room because I got an old house and I got window AC. So what you gonna do? A lot of people on Twitter have been reaching out like, hey, are you going to do anything new recently? I've been putting out about a review a week. You know, it's going back to like it was before the everyday stuff. So it's going back to usual, about one video a week. And hopefully that's good. But I guess people haven't been seeing those. Hopefully you enjoy them again. I do have a review coming up Tuesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be for Mutant Year Zero, the tactics game that's already out on, I know it's out on PC, it is out on Xbox One, available with Game Pass, and, I know it's out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. So, if you haven't tried it yet, it's on there, and it's coming out to Switch pretty soon. Mutant Year Zero Switch release date. So the embargo lifts the 30th. I just want to confirm that the day that the game comes out is the 30th. Day the game comes out is the 30th. So Mutant Year Zero Deluxe Edition will be out on the Nintendo Switch on the 30th. I cannot say anything about it because, like I said, the embargo is not lifted until 7 a.m. on the 30th Eastern Standard Time, and that's when my review will post. So that's when you can hear my impressions. So please check them out, and I hope that you enjoy it. I have a little agenda here. So another thing that I have in the fire is I got sent this is a Faceoff Deluxe Plus wire audio controller for Switch. And the special thing about this controller is that there's an audio jack at the bottom, which is something that I wish was on the Switch Pro controller. But unfortunately, it's not. So far, what I've done with this controller, which is basically just when my whole family's still sleeping and I want to play on my big screen downstairs, I'll hook it up to the console. It comes with a 10-foot cord. Sorry if the echo is bad in here. It sounds like it's pretty bad. But it comes with a 10-foot USB cord that you have to hook up into your Switch dock. And that reaches, my couch is just under 10 feet from my Switch dock downstairs. So it worked quite nicely, and then I just plugged in these headphones to the bottom, and I was jamming some Fire Emblem 3 Houses yesterday morning. It's pretty rad. It comes with different face covers, so you can switch out the color if you would like. But I have a black one and a red one. I haven't opened the black one yet, but it has a cool little camo going on here. I think this is only $22. Which, if you... The main reason that you would want to get this is because it does in-game voice chat. And the only game that I know of off the top of my head that does that is Fortnite and can really take advantage of that. Now, I don't play Fortnite. I actually never have played the... I played the Save the World edition, but I never played the Battle Royale mode. But if you do on Switch, this is definitely an option for you. Although, if you're serious about Fortnite, I doubt you play it on Switch because, from what I've heard, it is not the most serious Fortnite community on Switch. I heard it's pretty easy to win on Switch, actually, compared to PC, Xbox One, PS4. But if you do play on Switch and you want to do some in-game voice chat, this is definitely a good option. They also have some mappable buttons in the back, which I haven't tried out yet, but I think, a game like Skyrim on Switch might be a great one to try that out with. This is the only thing that I don't like with this controller so far, besides the fact that if this is plugged into your Switch and it's not on, like where with this, I can just hold the home button and it'll turn on the console. This will not do that. I tried that yesterday and it didn't work. And I only tried it like once or twice, so perhaps it does and something just didn't click right, but it didn't work yesterday. I had to take out my Switch, put it back in the dock, turned on, then I could use this. But the thing that I really didn't dig about this is, like, on your regular Pro Controller, you have these nice, they're like matte tips to the joysticks. So I'm a pretty clammy dude, and it's nice because my thumb doesn't slip off. And they're convex, so they bend out. So it's just nice for your thumb to contact. This, on the other hand, is convex, so it goes in and it's quite smooth. So I don't know, it kind of gives me a slippery vibe, which it's really just the feel. I don't feel like my thumb is actually slipped off, but I just don't enjoy the feel too much. Other than that, it feels pretty substantial. It's not as weighty as the Pro. I'm probably going to do a full review on this, but this is just my impressions on the Faceoff Deluxe Plus wire audio controller for Switch. It is pretty great, especially for the price, but it's not what the Pro controller is. The only real bonus being, you know, that you have an audio jack, which is pretty awesome. I wish that was on the regular Pro controller, because if this was wireless, this would be a huge jump forward. And just for shits and gigs, just so that I don't leave any of the deets out of this, Faceoff Deluxe audio wired controller. I just want to get the proper price. Walmart $24.96. So, and $24.99 on PDP.com. PDP sent me this. They're awesome, and I really do appreciate them sending me this. And this is, like I said, I'm going to use this all the time because I play before a lot of people wake up, and I want that audio. I'm tired of playing games like I do on the train sometimes. I'll play a game, listen to a podcast, and I won't, where am I going with this? I won't get the audio because I'm listening to a podcast. I've kind of stopped doing that, but it's nice to be able to play games in the morning, listen on the audio, especially, this is my little segue to my next topic over here, leading me into Fire Emblem Three Houses, my first impressions. So I'm literally 3 hours into Fire Emblem Three Houses, and when I purchased this, if you follow me on Twitter, because I just, basically it's just a stream of consciousness bullshit feed on my Twitter, so follow me at the Flannel Fox if you're into that. But I purchased Fire Emblem Three Houses. I pre-ordered it, so it was already loaded. So Friday when I woke up to get ready for my day and my commute, all I had to do was, it was already connected to my wireless internet, so I just opened it up to make sure that it was charged, which it wasn't because I didn't put in my Switch dock properly. But it did say at the top, you can now play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Not audio, it's just a little thing on there. But it was really nice to pre-order it, and I used the voucher, so I saved $10, and I'm going to use my other voucher for Pokemon Shield represent. Although, if The Witcher 3 is available with the voucher, I might end up doing that and just buying another couple of vouchers. But, you know, anyway, my Fire Emblem Three Houses first impressions. See if I get a little closer and tone down the volume, see if we can get a little less echo in here, which is an issue that is for me because I'm loud as shit, and I always hear people on, like Pat Flynn, I watch his YouTube videos and I'm like, man, his sound quality is great. He's not screaming, and I'm just like booming and annoyingly loud everywhere I roll. So Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm 3 hours in. I've picked my house. I'm gonna try to be, I really don't even know much about the game yet, so I can't spoil much, but I'll try to be as light as possible. Firing it up initially, it looks pretty awesome on Switch. It is so fantastic to have a Fire Emblem game on the Nintendo Switch. I only played a little bit of one of the Fire Emblems. I believe it's Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening. I just want to make sure. Fire Emblem. Yeah. Because if it was Awakenings or Awakens, I know that someone will be like, Scott doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I kind of don't, but I just Googled it, so making sure. I did not beat it on 3DS because I picked Classic Mode, and I lost a bunch of my people as my first playthrough. This one I'm playing Casual Mode in Normal because it's a really long game. I don't want to get halfway through and realize that I kind of fucked myself with the decisions that I made. So this one, it's just for leisure. I'm not doing a review on this at all because IGN already did one. The guy's already put in like 100 plus hours. Go check it out. Brendan Graber is a fantastic reviewer, but get Nintendo codes, so can't do that. But I'm enjoying it so far. There's a lot of, so far I'm exploring the school, which is okay. The exploration, honestly, I thought it'd be a little bit more fun. The combat's really great. I'm really digging that. And what I've learned so far of the story is keeping me pretty engaged, where in some JRPGs I'll be skipping a lot of the dialogue. I've made a point to not do that, and I haven't wanted to. I guess when I'm exploring, it's kind of hard to navigate the maps and find my next quest, but it kind of makes you explore more, which is nice. There's a lot of just blocked off areas and things that you can't do, and the conversations with some of the NPCs are incredibly static. And if you bump into them a couple of times, you're going to have the same conversation, which I don't like. I wish that it was, a little more, why are you still, is there anything else I can do for you? Here's some other topics for us to discuss. Especially a game where you're like supposed to charm and make relationships, where I've never got that far into a Fire Emblem, so I've never had a Fire Emblem wife before. So we'll see how that goes, which is a weird way to sort of look at characters in the game. Like, which one of y'all would I marry? Because I don't typically do that, but whatever. I am enjoying it. I picked the Black Eagles as my house, and I'm hoping that it said that it's, I don't want to get into any spoiler stuff, but they have 3 different houses, and each house has their own like combat specialty. So I'm hoping I made the right choice there, but we won't really know until we get a little bit further in the game. Overall, I'm enjoying it, but the exploration kind of isn't as fun as I thought it would be. There's a lot of very fetch quests, like really just like, go get recipes for this thing. You walk somewhere, hit a button 3 times, walk right back, and I'm doing it for the XP and to learn my way around the school more, but I hope that it stays as engaging as it is, even though like it's already kind of, the exploration is not fully captivating me, but I hope it doesn't get any less captivating, and I hope that I don't start skipping shit. From what I've heard, the school part only takes up about half the game, so I don't want to skip it. I want to experience it, but we'll see how long it'll keep my attention. I haven't played, in the first 3 hours, you are not going to play a lot of combat. I think I've only done 2 fights, like total, tutorial, everything, only 2 fights, so I'm like dying for some more. That's why I'm moving through it. But like I said, I'm only 3 hours in. I typically play my Switch in my commute. So tomorrow's Monday. I'm going to jam through some more. What else happened last week? Well, Nintendo said that they are going to fix Joy-Cons with Joy-Con drift. So that's super rad because I have 2. I'm on my 3rd pair of Joy-Con. I had my first gray pair, Joy-Con drift, my neon yellow pair, which I loved, Joy-Con drift, and I'm not that type of dude that can crack open a Joy-Con and fix it. I'm not Spawn Wave by any means with my tech skills, or my YouTube, honestly, at that point, because he's a beast. But yeah, I'm just not that type of dude. So I just had 2 pair of Joy-Cons sitting in my attic, and as soon as they announced that they're going to fix them for free, ran upstairs, put in my 2 tickets. They got back to me the next day. They sent me a shipping label with very specific instructions on how to ship. I'm in New Jersey. It will be going to a place in like mid to upstate New York to get repaired at a third-party spot that I guess Nintendo is contracted to handle their Northeast repairs. And they mailed out, I think I mailed them out Thursday morning. That makes sense to me. And Thursday morning. And they said that they received them Friday, and within 9 to 11 days, they're going to send back my repaired Joy-Con. So they also said, if we find any water damage or anything like that, you're obviously not going to get it repaired, but there's no water damage, so it should be fine. Hopefully, the Joy-Con drift is fully fixed, and I'm curious to see how long it lasts for, that it doesn't come back. But again, follow me on Twitter at @TheFlannelFox, and I will keep you abreast on all the Joy-Con updates. And if you have issues with your Joy-Con, send it in because it's free. Doesn't matter. There's no time limit. Get your Joy-Con fixed. They're $80 a pair. They are not cheap. It is no joke. Get that shit fixed because I've already dropped, like I said, I'm on my third pair, so I've already spent $160 replacing Joy-Con that don't work. And honestly, if they can't fix it, I really hope that they just send me brand new Joy-Con or start selling left Joy-Con by themselves because they need to handle this situation, which they're trying to, but you know. What else has happened since the last time that I talked to y'all? We got the Switch Lite, which is pretty weak that it can't dock. I don't know how well you're going to be able to bot back, like with your Nintendo save games, how well you're going to bot back between your regular Switch and your Switch Lite. That being said, the Pokemon edition of the Switch Lite looks rad as shit. And then shortly after they announced the Switch Lite, well, I'm probably not going to get a Switch Lite, even though I really want one just to have, but it's too much money just to get something just to have. Like if there was a way that I could play, like keep my regular Switch at home and then like transfer my save data easily so I could just play on the go with my, I don't know. It's not going to work because I have to capture footage and the Switch Lite is not dockable, so can't capture shit. So I'm not into that at all. Even though it looks super cool and I would really like the Pokemon edition. But shortly after that, I think the next week, they announced a new Switch that has a different processor, so you're going to get longer battery life, which I'm a little butthurt about because I wish that I had better battery life. But, you know, what are you going to do when you're the first wave of Switches? Obviously, they're going to update it down the road, so if my Switch ever busts, I'll get that one. Just to cover some more stuff that I'm playing in gaming, I bought Gloomhaven on PC, and I know this is a Switch focused channel, but I slip in PC games here and there. I've only played a little bit of it, and I've heard so many good things about Gloomhaven, the board game. And I've been dying to play Gloomhaven. Honestly, I've been dying to play the board game, but I have so much nerdy shit going on that I can't add in other layers like that of adding board games to the mix. It's just more nerd shit. But, and the board game is stupidly expensive. It's like $180 or something like that. But it does sound really fun. But Gloomhaven Digital came out on Steam. Oh no, Gloomhaven's only $120 right now. But so that's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. Gloomhaven came out on Steam July 17th, 2019, pretty recently because today is only the 28th, and it's only $25, and I've only played like an hour or two of it, but I'm still trying to learn the mechanics and everything like that. The graphics look really dope. I'm going to play this game for a long time. It's in early access. They only have 4 characters of... It's like they have a stupid amount of characters coming. It's like over 50, I believe. But, let's see. Yeah, they have... 17 playable characters, which they only have 4 now, and then 47 enemy classes, and a campaign with 95 scenarios. But I think it's going to do a full release in 2020, but I'm getting on this game early because I just really want to learn it. I'll eventually probably do a review because I'm just going to spend so much damn time in it, but it's really cool what I've played so far. Hard, but the graphics look cool. I just have so much anticipation for it because I've been... following it for a while and hearing about it on podcasts for so long. So, I don't know, really into it. That being said, I just wanted to talk about some games. I may post this, moving the microphone. I may post this audio on my podcast, and if I do, I'm curious to see what people think about that. So if I do post this on my podcast, which was Gaming Today, I might just change the name to Let's Talk About Games and, post these vlogs there, but I don't know yet because I don't want to commit to anything because I've tried a bunch of new stuff over the last couple of years. Not everything sticks. Some of it does. Some of it I can't maintain. Also, just a little note, I am going through a personal thing where I am quitting drinking because I used to drink a lot. It's a big deal for me, so I'm trying to make healthier life choices. I've lost a bit of weight. If you can tell, my eyes aren't as... I don't have as many bags under my eyes because I don't drink every day anymore. 15 weeks this Thursday, so... Yay for me, but that's one of the, I tried some new stuff with Gaming Today where I was doing stuff every day. It's not maintainable, and I didn't really think it would be, but it was a good experience, and I learned a lot from it. So yeah, here's my Sunday vlog for July 28th, 2019. I hope everybody has had a good week. I would really like to hear in the comments anything, honestly. Let me know your thoughts on anything. Let me know if you dug the vlog. And I mean this sincerely. Please, if you are listening this far, please comment and just leave some of your thoughts, whether it is regarding your hype for Mutant Year Zero, my review that's going to come Tuesday, the Faceoff Deluxe Plus wired control audio, take that from the top, Faceoff Deluxe Plus wire audio controller for the Nintendo Switch. If you bought it, are interested, if you do play Fortnite, please let me know down in the comments. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, if you bought it and you're playing it and you love it, or you don't dig it, let me know in the comments or on Twitter at the Flannel Fox. If you have your Joycons that need to get fixed and you don't know what website to go to, hit me up on Twitter and I'll tweet you a link. If you are pumped about the Switch Lite or you're buying it for your kid or something like that, let me know in the comments. And if you're a Gloomhaven pro, give me some tips, point me in the directions of some good videos because I need help. It is pretty hard, and I haven't watched any tips and tricks videos yet, but I damn sure will be in the future. That being said, have a great Sunday. As always, I'm the Flannel Fox, Tim Swarnick. See you next time, Switchers.